Wow, just a short 4 hours to go, guys, and then everything is done with the latest summer 2021 event. I might just, I mean, those things that I talked about in the event store, guys, were not big deals, not even in the slightest. It's hard for a lot of those gold ones. You only need if you get up to the higher levels of ascension and stuff, and that's not something that happens for me very often. Good news is that we just don't have much going on at the end of this month, so plenty of time for me to keep working on well, actually, I've been working on a few things having to do with the interludes, and I finished my rank up quest for Passion Lips here. So, her Noble Phantasm has been stronger, which, considering it's only a C rank, turning into C+, just to make it stronger, was worth it. I did see some changes when I did it, when I used it. So, the thing is that I've been working on stuff, guys, here for the Lost Belt. Oh, sorry guys, I got so much schmutz on my screen. I just took my tablet outside because I was doing a video, which is now currently uploading from my garden. I actually got stuck in my shed for about 20 some odd minutes as I watched the rainfall, and then the sun came out and it was absolutely gorgeous. Sometimes it's just beautiful what God gives us. As you guys can see, I'm already started on section 14. Usually there's only about 18, so I don't have long to go and I'll be done that. I expect it to be difficult, because those final fights almost always are, unless you have servants that are insanely strong, which by now they probably figure, oh, you do, but it's like, no, not a lot of us have money to just blow on making our servants, you know, uber strong. So, or the free time to sit on our butts at home, or making our channels monetized, so people are literally giving us money to do this. See, some of us have to actually go out and make the money to be able to continue doing this stuff, or don't have anything else going on, like, oh, I don't know, little things like rent and other things, car repair, so on and so forth, that are biting into stuff. Now, with the amount of money I've thrown at this stuff, a lot of you are probably thinking, what the hell are you talking about? And it's like, trust me, I'm going to end up paying for all of that for a long time to come. Thank goodness, let's just say I got my Christmas gifts for friends already. Let's just put it that way. So that's where we are currently, guys, and that's what I'll be working on. That's why you guys probably won't see me much after this video tonight, I can imagine. So what are we doing? Well, we're going to take our last pathetic attempts at getting Ruler Altria. There probably will be no coming back from this. It probably will say, I never got Ruler Martha for years, so just one more that I just will have to suck on. And the thing is that it's been very hard to get this character. I've been watching other YouTubers, so I guess Misery Loves Company, except they were shelling out way more money than I had. Way more money. Though, the number of times I bought this stuff, I figure, and I did this last year too, I figure I gotta be up in the $300 range easy. I really do. But yeah, we only have enough for 2 more guys. We are gonna make the best out of it. I wouldn't hold my breath. I was gonna do this earlier, but as I said, I was out in my garden. So the thing is that what we're gonna do is we are going to see if we have that same luck we had earlier, where pausing you guys was utterly pointless because we got the super success rather quickly. So we're gonna see if we can pull that same luck, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna try our best to do some of these one at a time. We got a lot more servants the last time. Oh, and I have something else I need to show you guys too. If this doesn't come out as a super success, we'll go jump to that. Okay, didn't think so. Okay, anyway, let's close, guys. I wanted to show you something. Whenever I'm not recording, some things happen. I almost thought about not recording while trying to roll for Altria Ruler just to see if it would make any difference. I want to show you guys that I did finally get the final free servant, and now I'm getting her out of all the new servants in the friend summon. She's the only one that's been popping up ever since then. Rat bastard server. Sucks. Oh, the kitty found something. Did you find, kitty? Okay, we want material, I think. Sorry to make this about some other stuff, guys, but I did want to show you guys when I finally managed to get it. So it's a Lancer, and it's a very low level Lancer, guys, so she's probably down here somewhere. Let's see. There she is. So there it is, Gareth, which we've actually seen a lot more of now that the summer event has come and gone. So, Battle Continuation C, apply Guts to yourself 1 time, 3 turns. That's her first thing. Then I think it's funny they call it Gareth of the Beautiful Hands. Looks like something for NP, just for getting more Noble Phantasm gauge. And then the Ring of Transformation looks like something that target locks you, but usually there's a lot of bonus things that come along with that. Pretty simple little description here for her. Character skin actually looks pretty impressive. I checked. Look at that, guys. That spear is just done very well for the sprite. Very, very well. Let's take a look at some of the other details real quick, guys. Her Noble Phantasm, Ira Lupus, anti-personnel, which means it's not something humongous. That's why it's only a single enemy. So apply Ignore Invincible for yourself, deal significant damage, and decrease defense for our single enemies. So nothing too overly dramatic, but not bad. I mean, it's a 2-star servant. That means look at the attack, guys. I haven't really leveled this character up at all, I don't think much, and her attack's already pretty good, so I'm very happy. Real quick, though, let's check out her stats, though. Agility, A, and then Endurance, B, and then everything else is pretty mediocre, which is what you'd expect. Nothing too dramatic. I do find it funny that it says Bond level 5 gets you Profile 5 and Profile 6, so that won't be too hard when I finally get around to it. But there we go, guys. That was the final one of our free servants, and what we're thinking of it, once we back out everything, let's take care of something and get it out of the way so we don't do it by accident. It's why I noticed it. Remember all those extra servants we got earlier? They're gonna come in handy. Alright, Miss Gareth, where are you? There you are. Haven't touched a thing. That is a very interesting... Oops. Okay, so... we don't have to worry about lock. However, we will lock the first one if it lets us. There we go. And use that one. So she looks more like something out of Ghosts and Goblins by the time you're done with the character later on. Okay, now let's make an attempt, guys. A lot going on before we get into this. Stuff that I could have done earlier but forgot totally about. Okay, so, see if we have any Lancers. I really would love to level up Melt here a little bit. Plus we got some stuff earlier from, I've been doing a lot of the Ember quests, so we can get stuff like that. Let's use anything else we got for Lancers on her. Oh heck yes. Let's do it in pairs here for some of them. We got a Saber in there by accident, but he's a piece of junk character, so nobody cares. That's the way it's been going lately. I'm going to use my finger here instead of my little stylus, because it got a flat in it, so. Alright, so boom. We'll see what we can do with this, and then I'll pause you guys if we don't get anything by the end of doing this, because I don't want to drag you guys along. Things were weird this afternoon, so I don't know how much this is actually going to affect things. As you saw early on, doing this little pre-ritual type thing, it didn't do a whole lot for us. However, I'm going to take my chances with whatever I can. It's a possibility that anybody tries this, they've actually coded it to actually backfire on us, and that's why things have been going the way they are, but I highly doubt it. Alright guys, see you in a few. Didn't take too long, guys. I should have kept you for about another 30 seconds. So let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get really, really lucky. And if we do get really, really lucky, I'll tell you what that means. Now, here's keeping our fingers crossed, guys. Instead of doing this with my fingers crossed, I bet I'll be doing this later on to the server. Right now I'm a little damp from being outside sweating and stuff like that. I can't wait to get this shirt off. I'm actually going to start dinner soon. Let's wait, guys. We'll probably see my most hated Craft Essence card before this is done. Ah, nice pause. Too bad it probably won't be what I want. Not unless they're going to spook us Merlin. Whoa, come on, come on, come on. Big money, big money. No. Ah, we're going to get another melt. Isn't it ironic, guys? That's going to be MP3 for her, I think. And I think we did the same for Akata. Maybe, I can't remember. That's why I don't like the fact that we have to do this with the other servants being rated up. If there was a day where it was just Altria, I might have just tried to roll a lot of stuff right on that. That's probably proof right there we're going to get screwed. Maybe, maybe not. That's usually what we've been getting lately. Noble Phantasms 5. That is probably the last one I'll need to do a limit break with, though, so I can't knock it entirely. That pause would be nice if it was something decent. But you're going to hose us, aren't you? You're going to just take the stick and cram it right up the rear end, aren't you? I should have known with the gold ring. I almost never see the gold ring anymore. It's usually the rainbow ring that tells you. But nowadays, the server's all over the place. This thing could flip me a gold card that ends up being what I want. And no fanfare, no fireworks, no nothing. It would have been so nice. I ended up with so many NP, higher than NP1s on this whole thing. They just, I'm telling you, they just do not want to give that up. But getting the other one told me that it is not impossible. Getting our 5-star and the other banner says that it's not impossible. It's just extremely unlikely. And I think we're about to see. That was a good roll, guys. We're gonna just, I'd like to do another. Okay, let's meet in the middle here, guys. Let's do two things. We got some spare stuff that we can use. So let's close out. Let's do one. See, if these almost never work, but occasionally. Hey, we're gonna get a 2 times. Nice, let's do it. Maybe we'll get uber lucky. I doubt it. You almost never see. Somehow summoning tickets does something to help out sometimes, but all craft essences. Well, we just got a 4-star. Okay, and I just wanted, I only, well, I was gonna do a second one anyway. That's cool when it does that, guys. Okay, so what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna try something. Excuse me, we're gonna try something that if I hit the right button. Okay, so we're gonna go to enhancement, guys. We are gonna try to get another super, but I have a plan what we're gonna do. Now, I'm going to be extremely stupid, guys. Look at these. I have enough of these 5-stars here, this one right here, guys, to get all those dream chips I want, but I don't think I'm going to bother killing myself over it. So what I'm going to do instead is we're going to go back. I never remember what to do right. Okay, you have to hit this instead of hitting close, which is stupid, so that you can finally go around and unlock, 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 unlock. And you have to go to select. And you have to dance around like a boob 20 times, spin in circles, and eating, well, all while eating pudding and singing the national anthem. I mean, it's just stupid. It's like, just make a button that does what it, you want it to do. It's just so stupid. Okay, so now what we can do is we should be able to. No, apparently we can't. Okay, let's. What happened? I thought we had one of these selected. I could have swore we did because the locked one was not there. Okay, so one at a time, guys. We're just going to see if we get a super success out of doing this. And even if we don't, we'll jump right into it. I've actually been working on leveling these cards up a little bit. So one of them was already up to 20, so it's going to have good stats when we initially do this. I just got a lot of these most recently, as you guys know, so I hadn't had time to do much to them, so I couldn't add EXP to them, because if you guys haven't realized yet, EXP that you add to any one of these cards I'm using, all of it gets added to the new card. So anything I would have added to level these up would have got added to the one single card I'm now adding these to. Yeah, good old level 100. Good luck anybody ever trying to get to that thing. No joy, no joy. That's fine. That is fine. It didn't really matter. I was just kind of doing it as a little thing, a little side thing, to see if it would help. It would help any. Last one, guys. If you're out there watching this, I'd say keep your fingers crossed. But unlike people that do it on Twitch, that have a live audience that can rally them up and, you know, weep and cry with them, I am going to be letting you guys watch this later on. So, it kind of seems silly to say, keep your fingers crossed for me now, because you'll be watching this much later on, assuming I even get anybody watching it at all. I'm going to be down to 12 quartz by the time I'm done with this. So, yeah, we won't be going anywhere near summoning. Wow. We had our first gold circle. Yeah, there we go. Our first gold circle in a while, and ended up being a stupid thing. I don't have a lot of hope for joy in this, guys, but I think it was a good run. And I think we've had some fun times. Yeah, there's my most hated card. Not fun without getting it again. A lot of these things now will allow me to go do limit breaks. Not that it really matters. At least we have 11 chances now instead of 10. That's been fun. Yeah, there's a pause. Yeah, there we go. Will we get lucky? I tell you guys, if I punch myself every time we got crap cards, I'd be knocked out within like the first 2 rolls. The first 2 rolls, I would just be dead on the floor. Make a drinking game on how you gotta take a sip every single time, or, you know, down a freaking tequila shot every time you don't get anything. You'd just be like, you just stand up and you just fall over. I'm telling you guys, though I've had bad luck with 5 stars, it's not been a guarantee. Everybody remember my Scotty rolls? Though I might not have, I can't remember if I actually had started this channel by that time, but I just rolled and rolled and rolled. Like, I might as well have just taken my money and lit it on fire. It would have been quicker. At least we're getting a lot of servants. They just suck. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, wow! I don't have her! Thank you, game. If you're gonna screw me over, at least do it with somebody I don't have. Thank you! If you're gonna spook me and basically cram the stick up there, at least make it enjoyable. Oh, here we go. Nice. She's from the Lost Belt I'm currently working.
Servant Lancer, 診療局と申します。マスター、よろしくお願いしますね。
She's a cute little character too. Not bad. See, that's what I'm talking about. If the game is gonna screw you over, it's nice if it can give you a character you don't have. So there we go. I said there'd be no joy. I guess in a sense I was wrong. There is a bit of joy. There was a glimmer of light through the freaking tarp of death that they put over this whole thing. So I will take that. What a nice actual spook to get. If I'm going to get something, see, no fanfare, guys, no, but I was so sure it was going to be a stupid melt, and I was just going to punch myself. But that is better. So White Cavalry Spear, increased quick card, art card, and critical strength. Next one looks like it might do, so Countenance of Loyalty. So it looks like something to increase critical stars, and the Abolishing Thieves B, I think, is definitely something having to do with guts. I don't see a lot of people using her, so I don't know much about the character. Poem of Altruism and Loyalty. That's very quaint. Wow, look at this thing, guys. Okay, let's read this thing. Anti-personnel self. Okay, that's interesting. Apply the following states to yourself. Decrease defense of a single enemy, okay, during a normal attack. Remove buff of a single enemy during critical attacks. Each of these have 3 times over 5 turns, which means you can only do them 3 times. But you have 5 turns to do it in. Decrease critical strength of a single enemy over 3 turns. When attacked. Oh, wow. So you decrease their critical strength if they attack you. That's impressive. Recover all allies' HP when receiving a critical hit. Wow. Recovery effect increases with your overcharge. No recovery if target's HP has reached 0. Wow, okay. That usually means you're dead. So yeah, that's less recovery, and that's more of bringing you back from the great beyond. And you greatly increase your attack. So I want everybody to get this. This character does no damage. Her Noble Phantasm is a total buff thing. It's a buff for you and a debuff for them. Because she does decreased defense, and these are under certain conditions. Decreased defense, remove buffs, decrease critical strength, and then that's all the debuffs on the enemies. Then you recover HP, and you increase your attack. But not a single bit of damage. So you hope that your character's strong enough on its own. But she's just a helper character. Starting to realize why I don't see her a lot in the old Lancer support cast. Wow, that's a short thing. The History of Ming, 1 volume of the Chinese official historical books called the 24 Histories, makes mention of a sole female general, and that's her. That's it. That's what they got. Look at that, guys. Agility, A. Luck, A. B. Noble Phantasm. Endurance, B. That's actually not bad. For a 4-star? I don't know what you have to do to get that 6 profile, but I wouldn't be surprised if that had something to do with the exact thing I'm doing. Sometimes I wonder, guys, what a coincidence I happen to get a 4-star servant on the exact storyline I'm working on. Sometimes I think the game server isn't all random chance. I haven't put that particular theory I have out there, but I've noticed some things. So, and I can't prove my theory. So, but all in all, not bad. I've seen more with the character. I think she has a cape on later on or something. There's more to the character eventually. All in all, not bad though. I mean, I think we could have done worse. I think we could have done a worse ending. I can imagine a lot of worse endings. I'm surprised we didn't get any of the ones I'm imagining right now. We could waste some of the remaining ones, guys. I'm going to do 1. Why not? We've seen it do amazing things before. Probably shouldn't have, though, because I think we kind of, quote-unquote, wasted our luck when we got that 4-star servant. So, but there we go, guys. I still have plenty. I'll show you guys another reason why I'm not worried. Wait for it. Wait for it. And we now have more than we started with. Go us. So, not worried. Not worried in the least. I do want to check on one more thing, just in case. I'm pretty sure I already know the answer, but I'm going to look anyway, because I am just taking any opportunity I get. Oh yeah, I forgot about the new wardrobe key, guys. There's that new wardrobe key in case anybody wants that. I've been tempted to pick it up, but it's good forever, just about, so why bother now? Yeah, we got everything we were allowed to get for that. So, even if we did do, I wanted to use it.
レアものだね。任せて。これがいいかな。それともあれがいいかな。
She's gonna talk so much, I wish they translate it.
たっぷり悩んでくれたまえ。
I'm currently not sure what they actually gave us, guys, for what got unlocked. Oh, could be a couple things. I wouldn't be surprised if it got something to do with what's going on with the, it's got a lot, I think, to do with what's going on with the release of the Heaven's Feel, which I'm pissed about that whole thing, guys. The Blu-ray costs you an arm and a leg. There's 3 of them. You can't get into the theater up here to watch it. Not up where I live. And they're not really putting it out anywhere where you can watch it. It's terrible. You think they'd at least put it on Netflix. Netflix has exclusive stuff. The Fate Extra and the Fate Apocrypha are both exclusive to Netflix. It's like, how long are we going to wait? Now, I know they must have dubbed it because... Pardon me, guys. My cat's being silly. What did you spot, kitty? Because if it came to the theater here, I would imagine it's not subtitled. But what do I know? So maybe they're waiting to dub it. I don't know. It's just weird. Speaking of weird, that's what I classify the rest of this evening. But I'm much happier than I was going to be because we got something we didn't have. Good for us! I do not feel like a complete loser tonight. Go me! So, on that wonderfully high note, we are going to leave you guys with this. It's been a great run. And by that I mean, it hasn't been a completely sucky run on doing rolls for this banner. The banner itself went good. We couldn't do the final thing unless we wanted to, I mean, if they had told me the final gift would have been like a special wardrobe key or something like that instead of 200 lousy monoprisms, I would have jumped all over it. I would have taken my chances with my St. Quartz and I would have done the thing and I would have just, done all the crap I needed to do. But not for that! No, I'm sorry. Even if I was desperate for that crystallized lore, I wouldn't do it. So, screw that! So that's it, guys. That's it for us for videos probably for a while. Cannot imagine us coming back probably before even the end of the month. As far as the Altria goes, we will be leaving that for next year. This is not the first time we've left. Last year we only missed getting, Ichiraki Doji, or whatever her name is, so we didn't do too bad. The year before, we still didn't get a lot of characters. I still, to this day, don't have one of the Lancers from 2 summers ago. And I'm just missing a lot of stuff from the first year I started. So I think I actually started back in 2019, 2018, maybe. So I think we've been through a couple of years of this. But this one was definitely interesting. Next up, we'll have Guildfest. I don't know if I'll be recording for that. We'll find out. But that still gives us almost half a month to go, guys. So don't expect much. I'll be recovering. Big time recovering. This was scraping the bottom of my barrel. Here's the irony, guys. I'm probably going to get a big $400 paycheck. Excuse me. $400 bonus in my paycheck come the first of next month. So, go figure. Who knows? Maybe we'll even try for Gilgamesh this year. I don't know. I'm hoping all the luck that I get screwed on characters like this, I hope it will come back, and that's why I get those characters like Arjuna Alter and all those ones, because they've screwed me on so many 5-star characters, like Merlin and everything. But, let's just say, guys, it's kind of ironic with the way they're doing the current event. Let me remind everybody here. The current event is about casinos. You ever heard about casinos, folks? The rule of the thumb on casinos is the house always wins. They even make references in here to it. If you win too many times, the casino will usually throw you out. Sorry guys, felt like I had something on my leg. The casino will usually chuck you out on the street. And the thing is that there's a rule that says the house always wins. You know why, guys? Because they make darn sure that the stuff's stacked in their favor. The deck is stacked. You heard me. So, when it comes to the rolls on this, guys, I find this whole thing very ironic because I'm telling you, I think the deck was very stacked on this one, guys. If you want to see some real fun, go watch people like Mist and them rolling on the Japanese server for that new Oberon. Lots of money being spent, not a lot coming back. So, in a sense, I made out good this year. In the meantime, guys, thanks to everybody for watching. Thanks for Chunky Jeffrey checking this out. Thanks for Debris EX checking this out. And for any of you other ones that are checking this out, I thank you too. Hit like, leave a comment. And as always, I appreciate those that watch, even if you're not a subscriber. But it would always be fun to see you as a new subscriber. And thank you if you're a new subscriber and you're not a bot program. Because a couple nights ago, I freaked out. Meaning I had a rant meltdown on one of my other channels having to do with comic books. And the irony was, is as soon as I was done the 2 live streams I tried to do, and YouTube frigged them both over, the first thing that happened after I got one of them up was I got bot programs trying to put their spam in my comment section. So wow. It's not bad enough. We need to make sure we get a real good field goal kicker in when we kick those nutsacks. We got to make sure that we kick your balls all the way up your scrotum. So I'm telling you guys, that's the way it feels like around here sometimes. In the meantime, guys, I'm happy to report that, like I said, we managed to get 1 5-star, 2 4 stars in this event. Which means, if nobody's realized it, we at least got half of the half the characters that were available for this event. So, kudos to us, guys. 50% is definitely a lot better than goose egg. So, in the meantime, guys, have a great rest of your week, and we will see you in a couple weeks, probably.